What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We are on my baby account here as Junior, and again here we're gonna quickly go over some of the teams that I've been working on, so you guys have an update on my baby account, as well as the fact that if you guys had read the title here, you guys will know that yes, my account. Actually, let's just quickly jump to the achievements here. Yes, my account. That is about where is that? Oh, I am stupid. Where did that go? Maybe I gotta scroll this slower here. Where is it? Oh, 81 days. Okay, my 81-day account. We can start doing Dark Dimension 7, which is Odin, which is kind of crazy actually. If you think about how much time we've actually played in this game, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I do neglect this account quite a bit, but it just goes to show you that depending on where you focus your farming, it is kind of crazy. We kind of skip a lot of the other Dark Dimensions, and you can kind of go right into the Odin one because of the fact that he doesn't require the tier gear. Instead, he requires the ISO 8s, right? Again, we'll go into the squads here, and my main arena team's kind of the blockbuster team that we've kind of focused a lot of our key resources in. Again, Mr. Fantastic, he's got that purple ISO 8 purple. Same with Sue, she's got it as well. And of course, Franklin, he's got it as well here. So yeah, so that's the only reason why. It's not because I'm like super awesomely skilled at this game or anything like that. It's just the fact that I focus my farming, and specifically with these ions, you can farm them. I don't know if this is a lot right now, but we are slowly starting to get up some of these just from playing the game. And again, we only have an 80-ish day account, so we are able to kind of make a little bit of small progress, and I am actually enjoying the chase here. And actually, while we are on this squad roster here, some people have been asking me about what teams I have been farming, so I do want to address that as well here, so you guys can kind of have a clean look at my roster. Lots of characters to level up, lots of characters I haven't recruited because, like I said, I just haven't really had too much time in the game to kind of go over everything. I probably should spend a little more time on this account, but I am quite busy as well on my real account, and yeah, this one gets a little neglected there, as you guys can kind of see. So yeah, let's start off with some of the key characters that are kind of the strongest in my roster. So key teams would be kind of the the ones I'm using for arena, because that makes sense. We do have fresh unlocks on Knull and Quasar. We do have these guys bumped up here from the previous trials. Where's Quasar? Shazar, where are you? There he is, level 85. So he's not super strong, but he is, we can use him. We can use him in some game modes, but we haven't really brought up some of these other guys. But here, let's talk about the farming side. So when I started the game initially at a couple months ago in January, I had made a couple videos already, and if you guys look in my little beginner playlist thing, I think I do kind of have them there. But yeah, we kind of started off with basically forming that first raid team, which is kind of that vigilante. This is kind of the most important team you need right from the get-go. We can start farming Punisher pretty much from day one, and then you can kind of start picking up shards of Silver Sable and Daredevil kind of in the store. So that's pretty straightforward. And then as you kind of start building this team, don't worry about the other raid teams, because you kind of don't really need them that much. You can kind of start working on the Thunderbolts and the Hellfire Club if you wish. But as you guys can kind of see here, we don't really have these guys leveled up yet, because we're not with the particular raids that we're doing. We don't really need them yet. Their requirements just are pretty lax, right? We'll jump into the raids so you can kind of see what I'm talking about as well. We did kind of start working on this Insidious 16 because we did need them for the Scourges, Trials, for Quasar, Blastar, that sort of thing. And then as you guys can kind of see here, we are slowly working on our immortal weapons. We can get them all unlocked now, but I just haven't had time to actually bump the levels up. And again, we don't really need them because we haven't needed them to use them. Again, with champions, same thing. I should probably get Eclipse unlocked here, though. I need to get these guys recruited and get her unlocked before she is gone, because, yeah, she is leaving pretty soon here. But, yeah, that's kind of my raid teams. So, as you guys can kind of see here, out of all these teams, I really all I really did was I kind of slowly built up the shards on them, but really the only team I actually focused my materials on was these 5 characters, because of the fact that gear crunch is unreal. Even as a new player, you want to make sure you're using your resources preciously in a good spot. So this is kind of the first team I had built up, sort of, kind of. The next one was the arena. We unlocked arena basically at level like 25, I think. And yeah, these were the first characters I was pumping everything into. I was farming Thing from the you can farm him from the campaign nodes. Don't do that. I think I screwed up a little bit. And yeah, as you can see, he's almost maxed out. Invisible Woman, I was also farming her in the Fractal store when they sorry, not Fractal store, the store credits. And yeah, I think she's like 7,000. So I was doing that every single time she's in there. Same with Mr. Fantastic, and that's the only reason why these guys are as high as they are. Again, Franklin Ridgers, same thing. And then Human Torch, yeah, he just kind of came in through the store as well. I think you can get 5 pieces of him for 2,000, and it's fairly cheap. But I probably didn't even need to get Johnny up, because I don't really find that I use him all that much. But you can probably get away with not having him and focus just these 3. You'd be fine with that. And then, of course, War, we focused our Brimstone. They are further down the list here. Apologies, right here. They are further down the list here, and as you can see here, Damon's leading the charge here. As always, if you guys have seen some of my other videos, you guys will know how much I love Damon. He's just so damn good. And then we have Living Mummy and Doctor Strange, and of course Elsa and some of these other guys. We kept them at level 72 because we haven't really put much into them since the Quasar trials. This is kind of the minimum level we had them at when we unlocked Quasar the first time, and I really haven't needed to push them any more than that, so I've kind of left them as is. I may bring them up sooner now, because yeah, like I said, I gotta give some love to this account. I just haven't had time to do it. So that's kind of it. So if you're gonna farm 3 teams here, farm the Fantastic Four for your arena meta, farm the Brimstone, because yeah, these guys are just so good in so many different game modes. Not just War, actually. They're such good plug and play, and not these characters themselves, but with Damon kind of being the core piece. Doctor Strange and Living Mummy are kind of the other ones. He amplifies Damon's damage, and then of course Living Mummy keeps Damon alive. So these 3 are probably the most important. These other 2 you can probably get away. Plus you can't really farm Hellcat, so you can kind of let your gas pedal off here. And then again, we already talked about the raid side, but yeah, you want vigilantes. They're so good in this, even right now with the current meta. You need them for Blastar, you need them for Quasar, you need them for Thunderstrike, and now you need them probably for Dark Dimension 9 as well. Depending on what city teams you want to focus on, you could potentially use the Insidious 6, but this is another one. And if you don't want to go Vigilantes, you could also have the choice of the Insidious 6, but I would still recommend probably, there's a bunch of raid teams, focus on Vigilantes first. That's going to be the easiest to farm, because these are really, really good characters, and they're fairly cheap in the store credits as well to farm them. I think they're only 3,000 credits for 5 pieces or whatever. So fairly cheap. And then again, yeah, so once you get these characters all farmed up in those teams, then you can start going into the wonderful Dark Dimension. Zipping out here. Okay, so again, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but if you guys pay attention and you guys are constantly doing this type of thing with the Dark Dimensions, you really don't really need to try too hard on the first and second one. These ones are so easy to the point where you can pretty much just auto it, because they are really weak, and we're not going to run like through the entire thing, but I just want to show you guys exactly why Damon is so good, right? You could literally, if you want to go watch TV or something and you plug Brimstone in with Fantastic Four, all you really have to do is you just have to hit the auto button, and you'll clear all the nodes here. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to load. Yeah, you just hit auto, and yeah, Damon's just gonna clear everything for you guys. I think it's gonna take too long for us to do the whole thing. So for the, yeah, so he gets the energy back, and he does it again, and yeah, and then he does it again. So it's pretty easy. Yeah, and like I said, my teams are pretty built up here. So yeah, you can do that for Dark Dimension, like pretty much 1 to 3. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I haven't even done all of them yet. I should probably do the other ones just for the free gold and the free gear. It's important that you can do it, because yeah, if you look here through the node rewards, you're gonna get gold, premium, sorry, not premium, mega orbs, T4s. Like this is pretty wicked. The T4s, I think these orange you know, T4s, whatever you call it. Are they T4s? I don't know what the heck the name. Yeah, T4s. Yeah. So again, you're gonna, when you finish it, you're gonna get you know, some other stuff as well here, but the gold is the most important thing. And yeah, and Daemon, like even on this one, actually, you know what? Let's just go into it so you guys can kind of see here. Even on this one, which is level 3 now, so we just jumped up from 1 to level 3. I bet you donuts to donuts, he's gonna be able to crush this one fairly easy as well, because yeah, because we have a 3 diamond Daemon, right? We focused so much on him at the start, and it was incredible that he became farmable. I can't believe they gave such a care. Oh, actually, you don't even need Daemon in this. We have Fantastic Four. Here, let's just not use. I just didn't want to use the alt, so that's why I had to slow that down here. And yeah, now we can. Now he's gonna get his turn again because he gets his turn bar, and now he's gonna alt again. So yeah, this is level 3. And oh, you know what? Let's just finish this so we get the rewards. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I don't even. Yeah, you don't even have to worry about the cooldowns. Just auto it if your characters are built like this. So yeah, it pretty wild. We could do this. And again, right now it isn't the fact that I don't want to do it. It's the fact that there's a time commitment to it, and I can't log into this account as much as I can with my main account because it's on a different phone. But yeah, as you guys can kind of see here. Yeah, I'm actually using my wife's phone, so sometimes she gets a little mad when I try to play on her phone. So that's the reason why as well. So it's either between the phones, or I have to switch to the web browser, and sometimes I don't want to, you know, play on the web browser as much. But yeah, today I'm on the web browser because I'm making the video here for you guys. So anyways, this one here, like I said, we're already in Dark Dimension 3, and then of course as well, we can start actually doing Dark Dimension 4 now with Doom. Same thing. I don't know if these characters are a bit stronger, but I bet you we would probably still be fairly okay here, even with this current team that we have. Because yeah, our characters are very, very strong. They've got the increase in stats, and they do have these very outdated missions that were really, really hard way back in the day, right? Way back when I was very green to this game, and they had unleashed these modes. And yeah, we'll see here. We'll see what Daemon can do on this one here. Let's throw the alt here. I think this is gonna hurt a lot. So again, we're not too difficult. Daemon's gonna get his turn thanks to the turn bar, and yeah, as you guys can kind of see here, we'll just use the special here, so that way we can kind of preserve our ultimate, and yeah, get some kills here. And now he's gonna be, yeah, you know what? Now let's throw the alt. The alt's gonna give us 4 energy back, anyways. Or wait, does it give? I don't remember. Yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. Just hit auto. Should just hit auto to begin with. Yeah. So okay, they don't all die, but Franklin goes, and then they're dead. So anyways, yeah, very, very, very solid team, like I said. It's going to be very hard to beat these guys. Unfortunately, there is trade restrictions, so I can't use this entire team throughout, but it does get me a pretty good starting point, and it's going to be able to get me some early materials. If you're lacking the gold resources, right now we've got, I don't know how many gold orbs that is. Seems like a lot. But yeah, I haven't really needed to use them because we still have so much gold. With the anniversary event and everything else going on right now. So that's Dark Dimension 4. Let's go into Dark Dimension 5 now. This is the one where I actually do want to play this one seriously because I want Dormammu unlocked so I can use him in my arena meta. What's going on here? Why are we frozen? So this one may be a little bit more difficult, but you know what? Let's quickly run through it as well. And again, you can kind of see there is a little bit more of the gear restrictions. The other ones I had more characters on, and again, we can put Daemon. Oh, actually, I just realized I don't even have Mr. Fantastic. Holy smokes. Okay, so this one might be a little bit more difficult. Yeah, I might have to bring up some of these guys. Whatever. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I feel like, yeah, we're gonna have to probably just bring a few more people up to get into this game mode because, yeah, tier 16 is kind of like my limiting resource right now. Tier 16, and I think Emma is tier 17, but yeah, we can't go into anyone past this one yet because this is kind of the limiting one. But I do want to be able to get Dormammu so we can use them in the arena because there's a lot of tough teams, and I would like to give my Fantastic Four a second life. That would be pretty sweet. So again, you can kind of tell, yeah, this is going to probably be a bit more of a challenge. But I'll run it for you guys to see what we can do here with the given team here. I still feel like Daemon's going to... Wow. Look at the amount of punishment he was just taking, and he barely even like broke a sweat here. So let's throw the alt here because we have multiple man here with the spawn. So that's going to give us lots of extra for the double tap. And no, I guess Daemon's still kicking butt here. It doesn't matter, eh? It really doesn't matter who's he up against. Let's throw the special so we can save the alt. Yep, dead, dead. Yeah, we're not going to use the alt there. That would be bad. I will say that maybe we'll just save the alts and stuff. Because, yeah, like I said, this one I do want to play seriously. But when I get the time, I need the time for it. Quasar, let's do the special here. Let's go get defense down. I think when Daemon takes his turn, I think this is done. Let's throw the alt here. This should kill everybody and give us a double tap. Oh, my God. Oh my God, Daemon, you're so good. Okay, this is why we love you, buddy. Arena, War, Cosmic Crucible, it doesn't matter. So it gives us another 10 orbs, which is great. Now we can kind of, yeah, like I said, I'll show you the restrictions. Unfortunately, we will have to get some more characters geared up here because, yeah, it's going to require a non-legendary city. So that's probably going to be my Vigilantes, which I've already told you guys I'm working on. And then it's going to be Global, which we can use Brimstone. We'll use Brimstone on these guys. And Cosmic. We already have a fairly good Cosmic team. Fantastic Four with Quasar is going to get this done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then again, legendaries. This is the issue I have. I don't have that many legendary characters leveled up. So we're going to have Quasar and that's it. We don't really have anybody else. So I'm going to need to figure that out. Now, with regards to the next one now, we're not going to be able to do this one, because this one requires tier 18, and that's 2 gears higher than Dormammu's. So I can't actually go into tier 18 just yet, and I'll show you guys. Yeah, there's just no way. We don't have the characters for it, so keep that in mind. But having said that, we can go into Dark Dimension 7 because we have the purple materials. We have these guys leveled up, and we can start doing a couple first notes here, and we can start getting some mega orbs. What is this? Odin heist milestone points. Ooh, I didn't know this was still going on. Okay. And then yeah, we get some gear pieces. This is gonna be awesome for our characters that need higher levels here. So yeah, again, these levels are a bit more built up, these characters, and it's funny, it's funny. This one isn't a tier requirement. So even though Mr. Fantastic couldn't be used in the previous one, we can use this one, and we can bring in Mr. Fantastic despite his gear tier being lower than the other 4. So again here, we'll see how we can do here, but yeah, you can kind of tell now they're starting to get with it. They have Ares, they have some more bigger stat characters, and again, bigger waves, 32 out of 32 here, but that's not a problem because we have some very, very dominant characters, right, with this arena meta. Let's throw the special here to kind of take the safeguard off, and again, we're gonna get some buffs back. And look, Daemon's he's got his offense up here. This is gonna hurt. Honestly, I don't know if anybody's gonna live after this one, especially with the double tap. So, oh, I guess I was wrong. Okay, fine. Okay, why didn't you got any of the energy? That's weird. Okay, whatever. So, Gambit. Let's throw the stun on Gambit. Nice. And then, yeah, we should get some. We should probably throw the special here. That should kill Gambit, and it's some good amount of damage as well to these other guys. Yeah, let's throw the special so we can get some slow across the board here. And yeah, you can kind of tell this is fun. Like I'm having lots of fun with this because yeah, it is something like we're now, even on our baby account, we're chasing, right? We're chasing towards Odin, and again, I'm not going to be able to get Odin unlocked for a while, but it is pretty cool. We can get a head start on him, and yeah, and then of course as well, even if you flop and you're not able to get through the sections, remember these characters do get healed up, and you can kind of try it again here and get some of these characters back up. But yeah, like this is the importance of having some really, really strong characters. It's too bad because right now I would say Odin's probably more important than Apocalypse, right? So working towards Odin is at least beneficial because Odin right now, even on my main account, he is such a key character in all the game modes. And yeah, now we can make progress on Odin just because of the fact that we can bring some of these guys up with their ISO 8 levels, right? So I don't know if we'll be able to get this one done here, but you can kind of tell this is a little bit more difficult than the other sections, and it makes sense. This is, besides, Blue Marvel and Professor Xavier, this is the next hardest chase, right? And this is just a few years old, but you guys can kind of see here we are holding our own here, and we're not doing too bad actually. We are holding our own here. Excuse me. Yeah, wow. And again, Mr. Fantastic's holding the fort down for us. He's nice and beefy. We'll throw the special here, or sorry, not the special, the basic. Yeah, it would be nice if we got the Daemon's turn. Unfortunately, you can kind of tell when he doesn't get those kills, he's really slow. Like, he really needs the kills to kind of amp him up. And once he starts getting kill after kill, then he just becomes unstoppable. Let's throw the blind on Black Cat so we can remove her death proof. And yeah, let's throw this here. That should kill the Nightcrawler. Again, a kill here gives us energy. Let's throw basic here. Okay, sweet. Now we kind of set ourselves up the stage here for another big group. If we get the Daemon's turn here, I think what we can do is we can throw the alt. And yeah, they'll take some evasion off, hopefully. And with the evasion off, we'll throw this as well here. Get the slows. Nice. Got a defense down there as well. Yeah, this is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. We might be able to... Oh, what the heck? He survived that? Wow. Okay, yeah. So you can tell these guys are different beasts. Which is fine. Which is fine. You know what? It should be a challenge. We have lots of time to kind of play through it. But wow, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that they survived that. That was a 3-diamond Daemon bomb. Yeah, call me a little bit shocked. I thought we were gonna get a double tap or something for sure. So maybe I should have saved some of the alt too. So yeah, you guys can kind of see here. Oh yeah, we're gonna this should be difficult. I don't know if I want to keep playing through it because yeah, we've already wasted a lot of time, but I will let you guys know now. Like I said, we can kind of play around with it, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun for sure. You don't even have to do the dark dimensions until your characters are more built up. But yeah, as you can kind of see here, we only require the L3s to get this started on these ones, and then yeah, you only really need once we get into the section 3 or no 3, sorry, then you need non-legendary city heroes. So again. Vigilante, Insidious 6. Oh, sorry, I guess City Hero. Sorry. So Insidious 6 isn't going to work here, but the Vigilantes will work here. And then we're going to need City Villain, which will be the Insidious 6, right? Insidious 6. And then it goes into Global Hero, so we can use Brimstone. And then Global Villain. Global Villain, we're going to need to look at those. And then, yeah, I think it goes into the same thing, Cosmic Hero, Cosmic Villain. Or is it just Legendary? Oh yeah, that's right. It's just legendary cosmic. Yeah, and then of course the final node will get this unlock for Odin. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys out. Yeah, I want to talk about the teams like I said, and then how my progress is in Dark Dimension, and hopefully it gives you guys a little bit of insight. Just back on my achievement screen here again. Like I said, we only have 80 days into the count, 81 I guess, and yeah, so far we're making pretty good progress. We're doing pretty good here. I actually made this account so that we can start figuring out what the minimum unlocks were for like Quasar, Blastar, and Knull. And we were able to get those done here. I've got the links to those videos if you guys are interested on what levels you need to be. But yeah, we'll kind of keep pressing forward here. I'm just a little bit shocked by how early, I guess, we got to Odin or Dark Dimension 7, I guess. But yeah, still very pleasantly surprised, and I'll continue to kind of do my character focusing and all that other stuff. But yeah, lots of characters to work on, and yeah, this game is so yeah, just lots to do. Always seems to be lots going on. And yeah, I know some people are have different opinions on that, but yeah, for myself, if you want something to do, I mean, start a new account, because holy moly, there's lots to do when you have a new account, and the chase is pretty wild. But otherwise, guys, yeah, hopefully you guys have we're able to get some value out of it. Hopefully you guys found something that you can think, hey, this is cool, I learned something, or not. Otherwise, yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. If you guys feel like if you feel like there's anything else you want to see on this account, I can definitely go over some of the other stuff. But yeah, I don't know if there was too much stuff. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.